I don't have a lot to say. I just want to start out, just make just a brief statement, just about how excited and thrilled I am to be at Nebraska. I drove out here Friday from Atlanta, and for the life of me, I swear, I don't know how I didn't get speeding tickets the whole way out. I was so excited, and since I've been here, my excitement's only gotten that much stronger. So this is a phenomenal opportunity for me, and I'm just really, really thankful to be here. So fire away anything, and I'll try to answer the best I can.
When you were told the job what was your understanding of the job title?
Kind of like what Riles was talking about. It sounds to me, in the way it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife. I'm going to be involved in a bunch of different areas, the personnel side, the evaluation side, helping any kind of coaching off the field projects that Mike has. And that's fun. I mean, there's a newness to that. It's not like every day you're going to be walking in, you're going to be doing the same thing. There's going to be, I mean, I started Monday, and gosh, till Friday. I think today's Wednesday, right? So it's, I thought it was a great opportunity. It sounded like it, and just a few days I've been here, I'm absolutely convinced it is a great opportunity.
Why the college game now? You've been pro your whole career.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? When Mike first broached it, was in the middle of the year, told me they were talking about this position. He was looking for recommendations more than anything. And I said, all right, Riles, let me think about it rather than just throw names out. And let me backtrack. I was here in August as part of my scouting duties with the Falcons. And I timed it. You can set your own schedule. I timed it where I was scouting on Thursday and didn't have to be to North Dakota State until Monday. So I spent the weekend here with Mike and the staff. And when you're working and the scouts come through, it's for a day. You come in, you sit in the film room, you go out to practice, you talk to the coaches here and there, and then you're gone. You don't get any kind of a taste of the flavor of the campus. You're on to the next school. I had like 3.5 days here, and the more people I met and seeing the facilities, I remember I was at the airport, called my family and said, you wouldn't believe the place that Riles is at. The place is unbelievable. And I just never had a chance to witness it. So when Mike started talking about this position, I said, all right, let me think about it. And the more I thought, okay, you know what? The NFL is awesome. I mean, the NFL is phenomenal. I thought, man, that place, the fact that Mike's here and his coaches and Nebraska, I thought, why the heck would I be interested in that? So I mentioned it to Mike. When I called, he said, you have any names? And I said, no. To be honest, I didn't even think any because I want it. So that kind of goes, wow, okay, I was hoping, that's awesome. I was hoping it got to that point. So that's kind of how it evolved.
Your last name is synonymous with the history of Nebraska football.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Bob Devaney?
Yeah, you know what, and I can't remember what year it was. I mean, Coach was retired. And I showed up scouting, whatever day. I don't even know if I was working for the Redskins, probably working for the Redskins. And I put he had a little office on the bottom floor, yes. So he wasn't in, but I just threw my card down, and I went back like at lunch, and he was in there. And I said, Coach, I just left my card. I want to say hello. You're one of the few people that I know that pronounce our name the correct way. And he said, I was hoping you said that. And so he said, where are you from? We made small talk. And I said, well, I don't want to take up any of your time. He goes, oh, heck, that's all I have is time. Sit down. So I was in there for about an hour. We were talking about old players, coaching. It was phenomenal. And I was just starting out. I'm thinking, oh, my God, I'm sitting here talking to Bob Devaney. Like, I was in awe. It was really, really a neat guy. He didn't have to take the time to talk to me. He was phenomenal.
How do you feel like your background will kind of help with evaluation, recruiting, and these kinds of things?
Yeah, you know what? These guys they have here doing personnel are not good. They are outstanding. And I knew them when they were at Oregon State. I see the job they're doing here. So that's the other part. But, obviously I'm great friends with Mike, but the staff that he has that I'm familiar with, I know the kind of people they are, and I know how competent they are. So first and foremost, I don't want to screw things up right away. I need to get on board with them and speak their language and get used to the way they do things. And then as we go along, you're looking at football players, okay, rather than you're not looking at them for the Atlanta Falcons now, but you're looking at them as football players. And evaluation, you're looking at same traits, toughness and athletic ability and all that kind of stuff. So anything that I could pass along, I take this serious, anything I could pass along from 32 years on the road to help these guys, that's going to be a big part of my job. So I relish that. I think that'll be neat.
What are the challenges, though, of maybe projecting a 16, 17-year-old versus a 23,
Oh,
25-year-old?
man, I messed enough up looking at college kids trying to project them. Now looking at high school kids, I hope I don't mess up that much. It's tough. It is tough. I mean, the projection is just that much tougher. Obviously, you're looking at a senior that's played 4 years at a major college. It's a lot easier to project rather than looking at a junior in high school trying to project 4 years down the road. But you do it. I mean, we'll get it, and these guys are great at what they do. So, like I said, I'll learn a lot from them, and they'll be a big help to me.
When you talk about that player evaluation, do you see yourself evaluating more high school prospects or guys currently on the team, or is it going to be a mix of kind of both?
Both. That's what I watched a lot of tape this weekend with Mike of the roster. I need to get familiar with the roster. I mean, it's to the point I'm sitting there watching him, and I said, "Oh, Mike, 24. I like him. 91. He's not that right tackle. I need to know these guys' names." So that's the next step. So to answer your question, I need to know our roster inside out, and along the way, obviously, evaluate high school prospects.
Sorry if I missed this. What was the timetable when you first had the conversation with Mike?
I know it was sometime during this season. I'm on August, maybe sometime October, late October. Mid-October, sometime around then.
So you know has it been a whirlwind, or have you known about this for a while?
No, this was not Thursday. It was finalized. I mean, it was in the works. I had talked to people here, but I didn't know. I wasn't sure how fast it was going to move, or just how quickly things were going to move forward. So, yeah, it's been a whirlwind.
Anything else for Billy?
Appreciate it.